found a box up in the attic, full of letters tied with string. Every page was worn and faded, but I could still read everything. They talked about the weather, the crops and family news. Simple words on simple paper, with nothing left to prove. Back then they took their time and somehow said a little more. These letters from Cedar Hill still bring those memories alive. Every line feels like a handshake, every word still sounds kind. Life keeps changing every year, but some things never fade. Love was never loud back then, it showed up every day. I drove out past the old church, where the white fence still stands straight. There's a little store on the corner where folks still stop and wait. The same old bell rings Sunday, the same creek rolls along. It feels like nothing hurried, nothing ever felt wrong. You don't always know you're living the days you'll miss someday. These letters from Cedar Hill still bring those memories alive. Every line feels like a handshake, every word still sounds kind. Life keeps changing every year, but some things never fade. Love was never loud back then, it showed up every day. I wrote one more before I left and placed it on the kitchen table, just to thank you for the years, for every lesson, every favor. Some things are better written down than spoken in a rush. These letters from Cedar Hill will stay with me wherever I go. They remind me where I started and the life I've always known. If tomorrow takes me farther than I ever thought I'd roam, I'll carry every memory until they bring me home. I closed the box and smiled. Some stories never grow old, they just wait for someone to read them one more time. there's an old green sign that says 5 miles to Mason Creek. I pass it every Friday on my way back home. The tires hum along the pavement, the windows halfway down. After a long week on the road, that sign always makes me smile. It doesn't take much to know you're getting close. 5 miles to Mason Creek, where the worries fade away, where every road feels familiar at the end of every day. I don't need a map, I've known every turn for years. Home has a way of finding you when your heart leads the way. There's a white church by the corner and a store with an old front porch. Folks still gather there before the morning gets too warm. Someone always asks about work, someone asks about the truck. Before you know it, you're laughing about something small. Around here, nobody's in a hurry, and that's just fine with me. 5 miles to Mason Creek, where the worries fade away, where every road feels familiar at the end of every day. I don't need a map, I've known every turn for years. Home has a way of finding you when your heart leads the way. I watch new roads get built and old buildings disappear, but this little town still feels like the one I knew. The faces may grow older, the kids may grow up, but the welcome never changes. 5 miles to Mason Creek, that's all that's left to go. I can almost see the porch light shining through the trees. Another week behind me, another weekend back at home. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here once again. I drove a little slower as the town came into view. Some places are worth taking your time to reach. Rain started falling just before supper, soft enough to hear on the old tin roof. I set my hat beside the doorway and wiped the mud off my boots. The coffee pot was still half full, windows fogged up with the steam. Outside the fields turned dark and quiet. Inside everything felt easy. Some evenings don't need anything more than this. Let the rain fall on the tin roof, let the old porch creak all night. We'll sit here a little longer, watching lightning in the distance. There's no place I'd rather be than right here taking it slow, with the sound of the rain, keeping time outside. My old dog stretched beside the fireplace, without a worry on his mind. The radio found a country station, playing songs from another time. We didn't say much for a while. There wasn't anything to fix. Some days the best part of living is letting the day come to an end. Life gets loud enough, this quiet is worth holding on to. Let the rain fall on the tin roof, let the old porch creak all night. We'll sit here a little longer, watching lightning in the distance. There's no place I'd rather be than right here taking it slow, with the sound of the rain, keeping time outside. By tomorrow the fields will be greener, the dust will be gone from the road, the fences will shine in the morning, and work will start again. But tonight can wait till the rain moves on. Let the rain fall on the tin roof, fill the night with its old song. Every drop reminds me that simple things last the longest. I don't need another reason to call this place my home. All I need is this old house and the people inside. The rain kept falling long after the lights went out, and I fell asleep listening to a sound I've loved all my life. Left this town when I was 18 with an old truck and a tank half full. Mom waved from the front porch, Dad just smiled and wished me luck. I thought the world was waiting for me just beyond the county line. I never guessed how often I'd look back in my own mind. Every mile taught me something, every wrong turn had a reason. Sometimes home feels far away until you need it the most. Where the gravel meets the sky, that's where my story starts. Not a place that's rich with money, but it's rich inside my heart. I've seen cities come alive, I've watched dreams arise and fall, but that little country road still means the most of all. I've worked the late shift, I've hauled another heavy load, I've shared coffee with strangers at little diners on the road. Some nights were full of laughter, some nights felt long and cold. You learn a lot about yourself when you're driving all alone. I've made mistakes, I've had regrets, but I wouldn't trade the lessons for an easier ride. Where the gravel meets the sky, that's where my story starts. Not a place that's rich with money, but it's rich inside my heart. I've seen cities come alive, I've watched dreams rise and fall, but that little country road still means the most of all. Now the porch light shines the same, and the old dog doesn't run. The maple tree grew taller while I was chasing the sun. Some things change with time, some things never do. The best part of coming home is knowing home remembers you. Where the gravel meets the sky, I don't need another sign. Every fence and every field still reminds me what is mine. Life can take you anywhere if that's where you're meant to go. But when your heart needs quiet, there's one place you'll always know. I park my truck beside the barn and listen to the evening breeze. Sometimes the longest journey is simply finding your way back home. Every evening after work, I take the long way home. There's an old red barn standing quiet all alone. The paint is faded over time, The roof has seen some rain, but every time I drive by, it still looks the same. Some things don't have to change to remind you who you are. Take the road past the old barn, slow down for a little while, roll the windows down, let the country air roll in. Leave tomorrow where it is, forget about the clock. Life gets a little better on that old county road. I remember hauling hay there with my brother every June. We'd complain about the heat, but we'd laugh the whole afternoon. Dad would wave from the tractor, telling us to keep it straight. Back then we couldn't see, those would be the days we'd miss. You don't know the good years until they're behind you. Take the road past the old barn, slow down for a little while, roll the windows down, let the country air roll in. Leave tomorrow where it is, forget about the clock. Life gets a little better on that old county road. I've driven bigger highways and seen brighter city lights, but nothing ever settled me like these familiar sights. There's comfort in a place that never asks you to be someone else. Take the road past the old barn, where every mile feels true, where the fields stretch forever beneath the wide blue sky. I'll keep coming back as long as these wheels turn, because home isn't just a place, it's the road that leads you there. The sun disappeared behind the trees. I tipped my hat and drove on, already looking forward to tomorrow's ride. I found an old pair of boots this morning, covered in dust by the back shed door. They walked through fields after heavy rain and crossed that creek 1,000 times before. Dad used to wear them every season, from planting days to harvest nights. He always said to keep moving forward, and everything would turn out right. I didn't understand those words until life carried me away. These old boots still know the way down every road I used to roam. fields and by the river, right back to the place called home. I've been searching far too long for something I already had. Sometimes all you really need is the life you almost left behind. I've spent years chasing paychecks, watching one more sunrise through the glass. Every weekend came and went before I had the chance to make it last. I missed birthdays and family dinners and stories shared around the fire. It took a long road to remind me what really matters in this life. You can fill your hands with work, but still leave your heart behind. These old boots still know the way down every road I used to roam, through the fields and by the river, right back to the place called home. I've been searching far too long for something I already had. Sometimes all you really need is the life you almost left behind. Now every Sunday morning I sit beside my dad again. We don't talk about the years, we just let the silence settle in. The coffee's warm, the wind feels easy, and that's enough for both of us. These old boots still know the way, even when my hair turns gray. Every mile has brought me closer to the things that never changed. I don't need another highway, I don't need another town. I finally found the peace I wanted right here on this quiet ground. I set those old boots by the doorway. Maybe someday I'll wear them again, not because I have somewhere to go, but because they remind me where I belong. Every Saturday around 9, the parking lot starts filling up. Old pickups line the gravel, covered in another week's dust. Folks come by for seed and feed, or just to pass some time Around here nobody's rushing, there's always another story to find. You don't need an invitation when everybody knows your name. Meet me at the feed store, where the morning starts slow, with a cup of fresh coffee and the folks we've always known. We talk about the weather and how the corn might grow. Life ain't always easy, but it's good enough out here. Mr. Parker tells the same joke, and we all laugh anyway. Miss Ellen brings homemade cookies every first Saturday. The kids chase one another while the dogs sleep in the shade. It's the kind of little town where good memories get made. The years keep rolling by, but this place feels the same. Meet me at the feed store, where the morning starts slow, with a cup of fresh coffee and the folks we've always known. We talk about the weather and how the corn might grow. Life ain't always easy, but it's good enough out here. One day things might change and someone else will own this place, but I hope they leave that old bench right there by the front door, 'cause that's where friendships grow, one conversation at a time. Meet me at the feed store, same time next Saturday. We'll sit and watch the trucks roll in, just like yesterday. You don't have to search too far for the things that matter most. They're usually found right here close to home. I waved as I pulled away, already smiling to myself, knowing next weekend we'd all be there again. Every evening on my way home, I stop and lean against the gate. The hayfield stretches out forever under the fading summer light. I can hear the cattle moving and the wind across the grass. There's something about this place that makes the whole day slow down. don't count the minutes when I'm standing here. Meet me by the hayfield gate, where the day comes to an end. We'll watch the shadows grow across the rolling land. Leave tomorrow for tomorrow. There's nothing we need to chase. Life has a way of finding peace out here in this place. My brother pulled up beside me in that old truck he's always had. He asked if I had a minute before heading back to town. We talked about the coming rain and fixing up the barn. Then we laughed about the summers when we thought we'd never grow up. It's funny how the years keep moving, but this view never gets old. Meet me by the hayfield gate, where the day comes to an end. We'll watch the shadows grow across the rolling land. Leave tomorrow for tomorrow. There's nothing we need to chase. Life has a way of finding peace out here in this place. The fence has been repaired more times than I can count. The gate still makes that same old sound. Every time it swings, I hope it always does, because some things deserve to stay just as they are. Meet me by the hayfield gate, when the evening breeze rolls in. Bring your stories from the week and leave the rest behind. We'll head back home when the first stars start to shine. Grateful for another day spent under this country sky. I closed the gate behind me, looked back one last time, and drove home with the windows down and a smile I didn't plan.
Every afternoon around 4, I still walk down to the mailbox, even though most days there's nothing waiting there. I guess some habits stay with you long after the years go by. It's a good excuse to slow down and enjoy the afternoon. The road is quiet except for the breeze moving through the trees. Meet me by the old mailbox where the gravel meets the lane. We'll stand around talking like we've got all day. The world can keep on spinning, we don't have to chase the time. Around here good conversation is never hard to find. Mr. Davis drove by smiling, with his dog riding in the back. He stopped to ask about the garden and how the tomatoes looked. We laughed about last winter and the fence the wind knocked down. It's funny how 10 minutes can turn into an hour. The best part of the day is never something planned. Meet me by the old mailbox where the gravel meets the lane. We'll stand around talking like we've got all day. The world can keep on spinning, we don't have to chase the time. Around here a good conversation is never hard to find. One day that old mailbox might finally rust away, but somebody will put another one right there in the same place. Because every little town needs somewhere to stop, even if it's only for friendly hello. Meet me by the old mailbox when the day's about done. Bring a story you've been saving, or just enjoy the sun. We don't need a special reason to spend a little time. That's the way we've always lived, and I hope we always will. I checked the mailbox once more, smiled and headed back. Sometimes a walk itself is worth more than the mail. Every evening after work, I carry one old chair outside, set it in the same old place where the shade stays until dark. Cars don't come by very often, just a neighbor now and then. They slow down, wave hello, and keep rolling down the road. Out here, the little things are enough to fill a day. There's one last chair on the porch, right where it's always been, waiting for a friend or somebody passing through. You don't need a reason, you don't need to call ahead. There's always time for one more conversation. I can hear the wind moving through the oak trees. The old wind chime keeps its own slow rhythm. The train rolls by in the distance just before the sun goes down. It's the kind of evening you wish would last a little longer. I spent years trying to stay busy. Now I'm learning how to slow down. There's one last chair on the porch, right where it's always been, waiting for a friend or somebody passing through. You don't need a reason, you don't need to call ahead. There's always time for one more conversation. My grandfather used to say, never leave in such a hurry that you forget to enjoy where you are. I didn't understand it then, but I surely do now. There's one last chair on the porch, and I hope it stays that way. For every old friend who decides to stop someday, we'll watch the daylight fade, share another cup of coffee, and let the world take care of itself a while. I stayed outside until the stars came out, then carried the chair inside, ready to do it all again tomorrow. There's a little bridge on the county road where I stop every now and then. The water moves the same old way like it always has back then. I lean against the wooden rail and watch the river bend. It's funny how a quiet place can feel like an old friend. I don't come here to forget the past, I come here to remember what matters. Meet me by the little bridge where the river rolls along, where the world slows down and nothing feels too wrong. We'll sit and watch the evening as the sun fades out of sight. Sometimes it's all it takes to make everything alright.
my fishing pole when I was just a kid. Most days I never caught a thing, but I stayed until it got dark. Dad would pull up in his truck and laugh before he'd speak. He'd say the fish can always wait, but your mom can't wait on supper. I smile every time that memory comes around. Meet me by the little bridge where the river rolls along, where the world slows down and nothing feels too wrong. We'll sit and watch the evening as the sun fades out of sight. Sometimes it's all it takes to make everything alright. The railing's getting older and the paint is worn away, but it's still standing strong. After all these years, kinda like the people who built this little town. Meet me by the little bridge if you ever pass this way. We don't have to make big plans or find the right words to say. We'll let the water keep on flowing just like yesterday, and head back home before the stars fill up the sky. I started up the old truck and took one last look around. Some places never ask you to stay, they just make sure you'll always come back. I could take the highway and be there in 20 minutes, but I always choose the back road that winds through the fields. There's an old windmill turning just outside the miller's place, and a line of wooden fences that never seem to end. I've learned there's no reason to rush a good morning. I'll take the long way to town every chance I get, past the barns and open fields where the mornings still feel fresh. I may get there a little late, but I don't mind at all. Some roads are made for slowing down. I stopped beside the orchard where the apples are almost ready. Mr. Wilson waved me over just to talk a little while. He handed me one to take along and asked about the family before I drove away. He said, don't wait so long next time. It's funny how the smallest moments
stay with you the longest. I'll take the long way to town every chance I get, past the barns and open fields where the mornings still feel fresh. I may get there a little late, but I don't mind at all. Some roads are made for slowing down. The world keeps moving faster every single year, but out here the seasons still decide the pace. And that's a rhythm I never want to lose. I'll take the long way to town for as long as I can drive, with the windows open wide and an old song on the radio. There's no better place to be than somewhere between home and wherever the day plans to take me. I smiled as the town came into view and promised myself I'd take this same road again next weekend.
Before the sun comes up, the kitchen light is already on. Coffee's brewing in the corner while the weather plays on the radio. I pull on my old work jacket, grab the keys from the shelf. Another day's waiting, just like all the ones before. The morning air is cool and the fields are still asleep. It's another day at Cooper's farm, where the work begins with dawn. We take it one fence, one field at a time. It may not make the headlines, but it's a life I'm proud to live. When the day's done, I know I've earned my rest. The tractor starts up slowly, sending echoes through the hills. Birds scatter from the pasture as the sunlight finds the fields. My neighbor drives on over just to lend a helping hand. Around here, nobody asks, they just show up when you're needed. That's the way we learned to take care of one another. It's another day at Cooper's farm, where the work begins with dawn. We take it one fence, one field at a time. It may not make the headlines, but it's a life I'm proud to live. When the day's done, I know I've earned my rest. The years have left their mark on these hands and on this land, but every
There's always something new. You can't rush the harvest, and you can't hurry time. The good things always come when they're ready. It's another day at Cooper's farm under a wide open sky. I wouldn't trade this life for anything I've seen. There's peace and honest work, and joy in coming home. Tomorrow morning I'll do it all again. The last light faded behind the old oak tree. I closed the barn door and headed toward the house. Another good day was all I could ask for.
Last spring we built that old fence with boards we'd saved for years. You held one end steady while I measured from right here. We talked about the weather, whether rain would come. It wasn't much of a conversation, but somehow it was enough. The best days don't ask to be remembered, they just stay with you.
That old fence we built together still stands out in the field, holding nothing more than time and simple memories. Every nail and every board has a story of its own. When I walk beside that fence, I never feel alone. Summer brought the tall grass and long evenings on the porch. We'd sit until the crickets were louder than our thoughts. Some nights we'd fix old tractors, some nights we'd do nothing at all. It's funny how the quiet moments are the ones I still recall. Life moves a little slower when you stop trying to race it. That old fence we built together still stands out in the field, holding nothing more than time and simple memories. Every nail and every board has a story of its own. When I walk beside that fence, I never feel alone. The paint is wearing thinner now, a few rails lean with age, just like us. They've weathered every season without asking asking for much, and I'd build it all again if I had the chance. That old fence we built together means more than words can say. It reminds me that the strongest things are made of little every day. You don't need a grand beginning or a perfect plan to start, just steady hands and an honest heart. I closed the gate behind me and looked across the field. Some things are worth keeping for as long as they can stand.
The church bell rang around 11, just like it always does. Folks gathered out by the steps, shaking hands before heading home. Someone asked about my mother. Someone asked about the farm. Nobody seemed to be in a hurry. It was just another Sunday afternoon. There's comfort in a place where everybody knows your story. It's Sunday after the church bell, when the whole town slows down. Kids are laughing in the front yard, while the old folks gather around. There ain't much going on, and that's the way we like it. Sometimes the best part of the week is doing almost nothing. Back at the house, the table's full, fried chicken and homemade pie. Dad is talking baseball while Mom keeps pouring sweet tea. My little nephew keeps on asking if I'll take him fishing soon. I tell him maybe tomorrow, if the weather stays this good. These are the moments you don't want to rush through. It's Sunday after the church bell, when the whole town slows down. Kids are laughing in the front yard, while the old folks gather around. There ain't much going on, and that's the way we like it. Sometimes the best part of the week is doing almost nothing. And by tomorrow we'll all be working back to fields and long work days. But for one quiet afternoon, the world can wait its turn. There'll always be more
but today belongs to family. It's Sunday after the church bell, and the sun is sinking low. The porch swings keep on moving with the evening breeze. I'll carry this feeling with me through another busy week, knowing next Sunday we'll do it all again. I watch the last car leave as the sky turned golden, and I couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be.
Every Monday starts the same. I pull my truck into that little lot. Miller pours my coffee before I even ask. There's a farmer by the window and a teacher near the door. Everyone has somewhere to be, but nobody seems in a hurry. Around here you learn that a good morning means a lot. Meet me down at Miller's Diner, where the coffee's always hot, where the stories keep on growing, whether times are good or not. You won't find a fancy picture or a neon city view, just a little place that reminds you life can still be simple too. Old Joe talks about fishing like he did 20 years ago. Mary laughs about her grandkids and how fast they've grown. The waitress knows our birthdays and asks about the farm. It's funny how a little kindness can carry you all day long. You don't need much when you've got people who care. Meet me down at Miller's Diner, where the coffee's always hot, where the stories keep on growing, whether times are good or not. You won't find a fancy picture or a neon city view, just a little place that reminds you life can still be simple too. Someday that